What is Suspend? 702.61. That's a decent-sized chunk of text, so what is Suspend? So, here's the tricky bit. Suspend is actually 3 different abilities all stapled onto one keyword. We'll take them one at a time. The first ability works when the card with Suspend is in your hand. Whenever you could normally cast the card, you may instead pay its Suspend cost, the mana cost listed after the Suspend ability, and put the card straight into exile. When you do, you put X time counters on it, where X is the number right after Suspend on the card. Doing this doesn't count as casting the card, and also doesn't use the stack, which means your opponents can't stop this part from happening with Stifle or whatever. The next ability is pretty straightforward. At the beginning of your upkeep, you remove a time counter from any cards you have suspended in exile. Yep. Finally, the last ability is the payoff. When you remove the last time counter from a suspended card, you immediately cast it without paying its mana cost, ignoring normal timing restrictions. If it's a creature, it also gains haste, so you can use it to attack right away. A few random rules bits. While the first ability can't be stifled, the other 2 can, and as the third ability only triggers when the last time counter is removed, if that ability is countered, then the card is just going to stay in exile. Likewise, the card will also stay in exile if you can't cast the spell for some other reason, like you've been silenced, for example. When the last time counter is removed, you must cast the spell if able, paying any additional costs if you can and choosing targets, even if you don't particularly want to cast it right then. There are various ways to remove or add time counters to suspended cards, so you can potentially cast suspended things on your opponent's turn, which is totally allowed. Suspend is Magic's attempt at a time travel mechanic, and as with most things that involve time travel, it can get kind of complicated and fiddly quickly. It allows you to get big effects for usually a discount on mana, trading off time. And that's what Suspend is.